Quickly, can you guess what bridge that is? Anybody? Anybody? Beulah? That is the Williamsburg Bridge. This is my first time on the east side of Manhattan, and I am so surprised. It is so nice over here, but there are no tourists here. This is not a touristy area at all. And if you go to the west side of Manhattan, so many tourists, and I found a new place to run. I had no idea there was a running track here, but welcome back to New York City. And today, my plan was to walk along the east side of Manhattan up towards Central Park. Central Park is in that direction. My plan was to walk along the river, and I assumed that you could walk along the river on the east side like you can walk along the river on the west side, because the west side they have Hudson River Greenway, which you can literally walk for miles and miles and miles and miles. But I don't think you could do that on the east side, because this way is blocked off. There is so much construction here, so we're going to try and walk as east as we can on Manhattan and see how far we get. But I'm so surprised. Oh my gosh. Welcome to New York City. This is East River Park. Got a few runners here. Got some people playing soccer. I'm always looking for new places to run, and usually I hate running on a track just because it's so boring. But if that is my view, then I'm very, very happy to run on a track, and maybe I can join a soccer game. But I don't know why I'm so surprised. Never been here before. Pleasantly surprised. Not that far away from where I'm staying, so I'm definitely going to come here and run. But if we can walk along the East River, then I'm definitely going to do that. But I don't know if we can do it. We're going to try. That looks like a power plant. Oh, another thing I want to tell you is there's so many seaplanes flying over, and you can see them taking off on the river. That's a helicopter. But there's so many seaplanes that take off literally from the river, because over there is a seaplane. It's not an airport. What do they call it? Seaplane base or something? But there's literally one there. So hopefully we can get close to it, but we have to go to the street to walk along the river because there's so much construction over there. It's blocked off. So I can show you the track one more time. East River Park. This is East River Park. Definitely going to come here and run. And the park is open 6 a.m. until 1 a.m. And we're going to exit on East 6th Street. I'm going to be walking along the FDR Drive, and I see these signs everywhere. No parking on Saturday, police department. And somebody told me it's because they clean the streets, so they need all the cars gone, which I've never seen that in any other country. Like, do they really clear the streets just to clean it? Can't they clean around the cars? Never seen that. Unfortunately, this is not what I expected, because like I said, go to the west side of Manhattan and walk along the Hudson River. It is beautiful. You get a full view of, oh my god, what is in that hole? I don't want to get too close. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near that. I feel like somebody's going to jump out. But on the west side, you can see the Manhattan all the way down. There's so many different piers with like so many activities going on, and it's beautiful. But here, you can't even get anywhere near the river on the east side just because so much construction. And I hope they build more hotels. New York City needs more hotels, said no one ever. But we're going to see how far we can get on the east side here. Don't know if you can see that, but there is a seaplane there. I'm going to try and zoom in very, very quickly. Can I get it? Don't know if you can see it. There it is. See the seaplane? Yes. So cool. We're just coming up to 7th Street, and Central Park is 57th Street, so we have 50 blocks to go until Central Park. I don't know if we're going to walk to Central Park today in this video, but I just want to see how far we can get on the east side, and hopefully we can walk along the river sometimes, because at the moment nowhere near the river. But it's all good, it's all good. We're going to see some fun things along the way, just like humbubs. Don't know what it means, but let's keep walking as quickly as possible away from these apartment buildings, very, very quickly. There is a sign back there that says the sidewalk is closed, so please use the other side. And I don't know what the other side means, but we need to walk through the apartments Trying to stay as east as possible. Don't want to go inland too much. Is that bus gonna go? That bus is going. 10th Street. I think this was a mistake coming to this area without doing research. I could not look any more like a tourist today either. Bad decision. Got some basketball courts over here. Is that a power plant? It looks like Homer Simpson should be working there. I think it's a power plant. I just saw this. High water mark, October 29, 2012. Hurricane Sandy. Does that mean the water was up to here? Oh my gosh, imagine that. That would be crazy, those poor people. The map doesn't say what that is, but I assume it's just a factory. I think we can get back to the river if we keep walking this way. If this is the first video of mine that you are seeing, hello, my name is Ben and I'm a native New Yorker. Not really. I'm from England and I'm visiting New York City at the moment, and I've been making videos every single day in August. If you want to see more, then hit subscribe. I've already filmed, I don't know, 10 videos, and there's a lot more coming. There's a lot more touristy stuff, there's a lot more non-touristy stuff like this, and I try and show real life in my videos, and I always be honest, and we always try and have some fun, and I like learning along the way, because some people have told me that they've learned a lot from my videos. I learn a lot too as I go and as I do some research and as I go out and see places, because I want to go out there and see it, and I don't want to be told what a place is like. I want to go there, see it for myself, make my own mind up and have my own opinion. That's why I do these videos. That's why I come to these places. Man, I thought this whole video would be walking along the East River. We saw the East River for like a minute, and now we're on the streets. This is not what I wanted to do. This is not what I expected, but I think we can get back to the river up here. To be honest, I don't know anything. I don't think anything. I'm just guessing. I'm just hoping. Just walking, just walking. So far I've realized that the East River completely different to the West River, and I don't know if the West Village and the East Village, like the neighborhoods are the same. I don't know, because the West Village is extremely nice. It's very, very expensive. There's townhouses there, and I haven't really walked around the East Village, so I'm definitely going to do that soon. Or this could literally be the East Village, these apartment blocks. I don't really know, because here's a map and it says East Village, and where am I? I don't know where I am. This is the, why is it showing the west side? Like I'm literally over here and it's showing the west side. Why? It literally shows a map that I'm not even on. That's the first time I've seen that. I can show you on this one. So I'm about here on the east side of the river, and this is the west side that I told you about. Like you can see the Statue of Liberty, you can see Jersey, but you can walk all the way along here. It's beautiful, but yeah, I'm here, not even on this map. Can anybody tell me, what does this writing mean? There's so much spray paint. What does it mean? I assume they plan to build something, but what does it mean? Just passing by the Murphy Brothers Playground. It's so nice in there. I'm so surprised. Unless it's brand new or they take really good care of it, I don't know. But there's a baseball diamond on there. They're playing basketball on a nice court. There's a nice playground. Extremely different to what I've seen already. So this is where I thought I could see the river, but there's more construction, so I cannot see it. Just gonna keep walking. You can see the river, yes. This is what I want, and it looks like we can walk along the river to the north. This is exactly what I want. So I see people walking down there, but it says right there there's no through traffic, so they're gonna go there and then come back. So there's no point in me going there, but this is what I was hoping for. Yes, let's walk along the river, yes. Definitely need to take some ferries, because you can get so many ferries I had no idea about. You can go to like Rockaway Beach, you can go to so many places on a ferry. I haven't done that yet. Man, this is so nice. Oh my gosh. And if I haven't said it already, the weather today is beautiful. Another place I haven't been to is Roosevelt Island. It's over there. And it does have a tram stop, has a train stop, so you can get there on a train. But the seaplane's about to take off. It is right there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I'm gonna zoom in. It is right there. Hopefully we can see it take off. There's another one. This one is just sitting there. Don't know if it's gonna take off, but that is so sick. I've never been on a seaplane before. There's actually a seaplane base over here. I'm gonna go ask him what the deal is, like if I can take a ride or not. Maybe it's just commercial stuff, or I don't know. But so I haven't even told you what we're looking at. So over there, across the river, is Brooklyn, and then we have Williamsburg, and then we have Greenpoint. Yeah, Greenpoint, and then we have LIC, which is Long Island City. And this side of the river is so cool. It's so different from the west side, so different. Like I said, not touristy at all. I don't think any tourists come here, but so many tourists. A helicopter going across. Man, this is sick. I'm gonna go ask them about a seaplane. If you own a seaplane in New York City, please let me know if I can take a ride. I would love to do that. Again, more construction down there. There's just a homeless guy doing some suspicious stuff. So we need to walk back, and then I think we need to go under this bridge so we can keep going north. Check this out. Floodgate 13. Do they really close this if they think that the river's gonna flood? Has that ever happened before? Because that is a serious gate. Like, look how thick it is. You see how thick that is? And it's like probably, I don't know, 50 feet. That is a big gate. Oh my gosh. Got the running track here. So this is not a bridge. There's literally a highway up there. And I'm walking under it. There's a main street. Don't get run over. It is 5 p.m. so people are finishing work. And the streets are crazy busy, but there is construction everywhere in New York City. It makes the streets crazy. But we're gonna keep heading north. Just passed by 20th Street. Like I said, Central Park is 57th Street, so we have a long way to go. I've seen a few of these around the city. This one does not look good. I don't know if it's still used, but it's an emergency call box. It says lift the cover, push the button, and answer the operator. This one's for fire, this one's for police, but I assume it's not used. And I'm not going to push the button to find out. I've made it to, let me find the name, New York Skyports Seaplane Base. I'm literally going to walk in and see if I can take a ride on a seaplane. Let's see what happens. All I can say is ha, ha, ha. I have to tell you about that experience. So I walk over there, and there's a lady standing at a desk. So I say, oh, is this a seaplane place? She was like, yeah. And I said, can I take a ride? And she was like, it's not really a tourist thing. So I was like, oh, I thought it was. Like, what is it? Like, who's taking these planes if it's not tourists? And she said, it's people taking the seaplane home to the Hamptons. That's literally what she said. So I said, oh, it's like a taxi service for rich people that don't wanna deal with the traffic. She was like, yeah, basically. So I was like, oh, so can I take a ride? And I don't know if I look poor, like, I don't know, but I was extremely polite, and she was kind of disrespectful, to be honest. Like, she was basically like, yeah, if you pay for it. And I was like, wow, thank you for talking down to me like that. Extremely friendly of you. But that's what it is. It's a taxi service for rich people to fly home to the Hamptons. There you go. I definitely won't be flying in a seaplane anytime soon. You know, I should have guessed, because there's like a bar over there. It's like a lounge area. It definitely doesn't fit into this area, because this area is not that great. But over there, you know the kind of people that are waiting for the seaplane to fly home to the Hamptons. I can just see the tip of the Empire State Building is right there, and we're just in line with 25th Street, so we're about halfway to Central Park. Nice view of the east side. I have no idea what any of these buildings are. Like I said, my first time here on the east side. Hopefully we can stick to the river over here. I think we can. I don't think we need to go in, but it's going to be a nice sunset. Made it back to the river, and I know there's an interesting building up here that I've never seen before, so we're going to head for it, getting closer to Roosevelt Island as well. And I can see the Empire State Building right there, just the tip of it. There's a few runners here, but not many at all. So many runners go to the west side, hundreds and hundreds. I still can't believe how disrespectful the seaplane lady was. I'm over it, but I just can't believe that she talked to me like that. Anyway, I was interested. So she said, go on the website Blade, and that's the company. That's how you can book a ticket. So I just went on there. Not as expensive as I expected. It is $965 to fly from here to the Hamptons. which I expect it to be way more than that. But the fact people are paying $965 to literally save an hour in traffic is unbelievable. Who has $1,000 just to save an hour? It's incredible, but I did think it was going to be more expensive than that. I just saw a guy walk in there. I'm not going to walk in there because I expect them to treat me like the other lady treated me, but I guess you can take a helicopter to the Hamptons as well. I think the place with the biggest gap between rich people and poor people that I've seen is probably China. I think there are so many super rich people, there's so many super poor people, but I think New York City is the same. I think the gap is just huge. Like, I would say it's classy and trashy at the same time. Like, if you're rich, so classy, so many options for you. If you're poor, then it's not gonna be that fun for you, but it's so weird. Like, the gap is huge between rich and poor in New York City. You see, there's a ferry here that you can take it to the beach. Sandy Hook, never heard of that beach, but I would go there. Off to the Hamptons. This means that ships used to dock here. Don't know how long ago. There's a sign over there that says no drones. And the last time I was in Times Square, there was a drone flying around. And everyone was like, the police officers were like, where's that coming from? Where's that coming from? Because you don't know who's flying it until it comes down, because of course they're gonna fly it to themselves. So they was literally waiting for it to come down. And then a guy was standing there like that, like waiting for it to come. And then of course he got in trouble for it. But yeah, it's flying a drone in Times Square. I still can't believe people are paying $965 to fly to the Hamptons. A seaplane is just landing over there. You won't be able to see it, it's so small, but right there. And I assume they do it every day. So that is 5 times. Well, that's just one way, so that's 10 times. So what is that, almost $10,000 just to save an hour every day on traffic? It's unbelievable that what people spend the money on. Incredible. And it's a dead end. This video is just one big fat fail. Man, I genuinely thought the east side of the river would be like the west side. You can walk all the way up it, but no, you cannot. I have to walk 20 minutes back just to get into the city, and my plan was to walk all the way to Central Park, but I think we got to 41st Street. I see 41st Street over there, and that's as far as I can get. I'm just gonna go to the Hamptons, that's all I'm gonna do. No other option. Or I could just take the ferry for $6 rather than $965. So right now I am here, almost made it to Roosevelt Island, and the UN building is here, and I see a tunnel here. Let's go through, let's see what we find. They do not sell cake. Alright, I'm gonna keep walking on 1st Avenue, coming up to 38th Street, 1st Avenue. Gonna try and get to the UN building. Never seen it before, so let's see if we can get there. I see they are flying the flag from every single state. I would love to go to all of the states. I think I've been to about half, 20 something, so I have a lot to go. One day maybe. That building looks like the Ghostbusters building. That looks haunted. People live there? I have no idea. And that's it. I thought it was going to be way more impressive than that, but that is the United Nations. And funny thing, there's a staff entrance right there, and there's 2 security guards there, and people are walking in showing their IDs. They're not even looking at the IDs, so Yeah, security is top notch at the UN, but I thought I was going to be blown away, or maybe it's this building here. I don't know, but this is the location. No flags up. I think there's usually flags on these flagpoles, but yeah, that's the UN. Man, what a disappointment. I thought it was going to be so impressive, but it's not. Oh well. I'm not going to get too close, but right there is the Ronald H. Brown United States Mission to the United Nations building. And there is a political protest going on outside, so of course I'm not going to show that because this video is about fun, and I hope that you had fun watching this video. I think this video was a big fat fail because it wasn't what I expected. It's not like the West Side, but I still had fun. I hope that you enjoyed watching this one, and daily videos are going to continue in August. Hit subscribe if you want to see more of New York with me. It's so loud. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow.